Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. Thank you for joining me today. So this is the long awaited what's coming into the Project Pan 2022. I'll still do it from January to December. I probably won't have all these products left at the end of December. What I want to do is I want to use them up, and then once I've used them up I want to bring some more products into the project, and that'll be project 20 uses or 22 uses. Yeah, I might do project 22 uses since we are in the year 22. Got a great big box, guys. It's full. So it's in this box here, and there's some new products here. They weren't in last year, so I'm going to show you them last. Right, so let's talk about perfumes. So I had this one in for ages. It's Katy Perry's Meow. I absolutely love this. I would definitely repurchase. I wouldn't mind trying one of her other perfumes that she does, because she's got a whole line of them. But yeah, this is completely gone now. There's nothing left. There's nothing left, so that can be put in empties. Right, so because that one's gone, actually no, this is a new perfume. I want to show you that at the end. So for bronzer, I put this on 3 times this week, and I put a powder bronzer on the top. I just want to get rid of it, guys. It's the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. I won't buy it again. I'm not having pleasant experiences with it. I mean, I don't think it suits my colouring, that's for sure. Even though it's meant to be a universal bronzer, it's more orange toned. Can you see? It's more orange toned on me, but if I use it and then go over the top with a powder bronzer, which I do like, it I can get use out of it that way, and there isn't that much left. I did put a huge dent in it last year, so when I finish it up, it's expensive, so I'm not just going to declutter it. And I wouldn't actually mind this little container to put something in there. So yeah, there is that. What else do we have? Oh, there's this primer. This needs to be finished as well. I haven't used this at all this week, so I do need to use this. I'll probably try and use some for the rest of the week, and try and get it out. It shouldn't take too long for me to finish it. I mean, it's literally here. There's barely anything left. I mean, you have to actually scrape it, guys, and then when you've scraped it, and if it doesn't come out, you have to kind of like put it on the desk like that. So yeah, it's the Japanese Radiance primer, and I've had it for a hot minute. It's my oldest primer in my collection, so I definitely want to get rid of that. What else? Powders. Right, so this one wasn't in my Project Pan last year. There's quite a bit left. It's the Collection Sheer Loose Powder in 01 Barley there. I don't like it, guys. It's good for pore minimisation, but other than that, I just don't like it. It smells heavily of talc, so I want that to be out of my collection. And yes, you guessed it, it wouldn't be a repurchase. I've had that ages as well. It wouldn't surprise me if that was my first ever loose powder. I think it was, actually. Then we've got another powder here. It's the Essence All About Matte. I don't really like this either. I mean, I've tried it under my eyes a couple of times. It's okay, so I might continue to use it under the eyes, but what I really use it for is to chisel out my bronzer. So yeah, it will get used. I just don't know how much, and I don't know if it'll still be in at the end of the year. I would hope not. The powder that I really do like from Essence is that banana powder that they do. I think that's really good. But yeah, I want to use this up. Foundation. This is the only foundation that's in at the moment. It's been in for a while now. It's a PS My Perfect Colour Perfect Finish foundation, medium to full coverage. It's what I'm wearing now. I really like this foundation, and for £2.50 I probably would repurchase it again if I needed a foundation, but I've got so many foundations in my drawer. I can't see me repurchasing it anytime soon, but I do recommend it. My shade is Porcelain. It's not a bad foundation, guys. So if you're after like an everyday foundation, yeah, I'd recommend that. Highlighters. So these were, this only came in late last year. So this is the Becca in the shade Opal, and the only reason I brought it in was because I've hit pan on it, quite a significant pan as well. So I wouldn't mind, you know, working on that a little bit more this year as well. Maybe not on the cheeks, but maybe just on the inner corners, and see if we can get rid of that one. I really like this highlighter. It's the Super Shock in the shade Lunch Money, and you can see I've made a healthy dent, so I just want to work on that a little bit more this year as well. Ooh, blusher. So we've got this one, this little travel size. It's the Too Faced Love Flush in Love Hangover. Really, really pretty. I've made a really good dent in it. You can see it here. And obviously the TF sign has rubbed off as well. I don't know how much you see in there. But yeah, I really like that one. And what I do, I really like glowy blushes. I tend to go over the top with this NARS Orgasm. I've not made a dent in this, guys, at all. So that's what that looks like. I know that you all know what it looks like, but this one is a super size one. And it came with that insert inside it. And then it says, hashtag what makes you blush on the mirror. So yeah, we're going to continue to use those two. They're the only two blushers that are in a project pan. There's another highlight here. I've got this one on today as well. I really love this one as well. It's the MAC Soft and Gentle. It's so, so pretty. So that's it there. Here. We all know what it looks like. Cult classic. Then there's just two more older things, and then we can talk about the newer things that I'm bringing in for this year. So we've got this Dior in the shade Underground. I had that in last year. It's a really, really pretty shade. There's not much left there, so if I continue to use it, I should have that done within the next couple of months. Then I've got this Deck of Scarlet in the shade Love Spell. I wore this the other day for a haul video, and I didn't like what it looked like on the lips just by itself. It's better to use it as a topper. If I didn't like this lipstick as much as I do, I would put it on and show you how it looks better as a topper. But no, yeah, we're going to continue to focus on that. Oh, there's another older thing as well that I've been using last year, so I'll show you what that is. It's the W7 Get Set White Base. It's a lot like the NYX White Base that they did, and I also used that up last year. Well, I've got quite a bit left, but I will finish it. I didn't think I'd finish the NYX White Base, and I'll finish that up. So yeah, I want to finish that up, and then I'll buy a new primer because I don't have any other eyeshadow primers in. The only other eyeshadow primer I've got is a glitter based one, which I've just bought because I think my Too Faced one went out of date, so I bought the W7 one, which you'll probably see in an upcoming video. I got that from eBay the other day. Oh, and then there's this as well. I've been using this, I would say, for at least 6 months. I have hit pan, so I should really get it finished by the end of the year, I should imagine. I've hit pan on both shades. I really, really like this. I wear it every day. I don't use this shade. Maybe I should use that for like brow highlighter. But yeah, it's really, really good. It's by Model Zone, guys, and it's called Now Brow Eyebrow Kit, and it's in medium brown 09 if you're interested. I don't know if you can get it in your country. We certainly can't in the UK, but I bet you could get it on eBay. I got that in a set I got from TK Maxx. And then we've got the older products, but I'm bringing them in as new products. I have used them. So first we'll talk about this lip balm. I got this from Glossier, I think last summer, and guys, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this, and I'm not a huge fan of the, what's it called, because that's in here as well, the Glossier Future Dew. I do prefer Revolution's Glass Skin Primer to the Future Dew. So anyway, I'm going to try and use this up. I feel like it's a multi-purpose balm, so you can literally put it anywhere. So we'll use that up. And as I said, I've got this other product by Glossier. These are the only two. No, I actually had the Boy Brow and I liked the boy brow, I just didn't love it. And for the price that I paid for it, I would have thought that I would have loved it. That's in empties now. So this Glossier Future Dew is here. I'm wearing this today as well, just underneath the foundation that I put on, because it was a full coverage foundation. I wanted a bit of dew. I don't like the way it smells. I think is the most off-putting thing. Because it has skincare properties, it does have a little bit of a smell. So I don't like that about it. I wouldn't repurchase this, not when I can get the Glass Skin Primer for £10, and I think this is about 24. So I would say to you guys, if you want to try the Glossier Future Dew, try the Glass Skin Primer first, because you might not even like it. I wish I would have known about the Revolution Glass Skin Primer first. I wouldn't have bothered ordering the Glossier Future Dew, I don't think. The perfume I'm bringing in is this one. So it's the Paco Rabanne Lady Million. It's definitely one of my oldest perfumes that I've got at the minute. So we should really mark it. I'll try and find a marker pen and mark it. So it's here at the moment. I have used it a few times. I'm going to put some more on now. It is lovely. I just don't use that kind of scent now. So yeah, we'll use that up. Then we've got a bronzer and highlight duo, so it's this Charlotte Tilbury one, and I don't think it was last year, I think it was the year before. I was working on it in a project. So as you can see, there's barely any bronzer left and the highlighter with Hit Pan on. Although I've got all those highlighters, when I'm using this, I'll probably just use the bronzer and the highlighter. So yeah, I want to bring this one in and see if I can at least use the bronzer up in 2022. And then the last thing is, I saw this in the bathroom earlier, I don't know how well this is going to work out, is this PS Primer Water. It was just primer water at one stage, and I put some highlighter in it, so I thought I would try and give it a whirl. This reminds me of the Iconic one, but it's Andy's homemade highlighter primer. So I put some on my hand before, and it doesn't really give off that much glitter. So it just says preps skin for makeup application, hydrates and refreshes. So it's not a setting spray, so I'm not going to put it on now. I will try and use it up as a refreshing spray, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So originally it was up there. So originally it was up here. I must have had it in as a project at one stage. So we're going to try and use it up. And then there's another one. There's this one. I use this every day, so there shouldn't really be a problem when we're using it up. It's a vitamin E skincare hydrating mist, so it's the same deal there. You can see I've used quite a bit of it. I do have a backup of this one. I think it's really, really nice if you live in the UK and you're wanting a hydrating mist to use as kind of skincare before you put your foundation on, and then throughout the day as well if you get hot, then this is a really good one. I don't think they're that expensive. I think they're about £2.99. But yeah, this is everything. Let's see how many products we've got. So 2, 3, 4, and I'll be using this up if I can as well. So that's an extra lip product. That's if it doesn't go bad in the meantime. It's certainly not bad at the moment. 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's a couple of mascaras as well, guys. So we've got 22 products anyway with the mascaras, so it is kind of a 22 in 2022 until I've used everything up. Then we'll just go to Project 22 uses. So that's the plan for 2022. But the mascaras I'm using at the moment are the Maybelline Total Temptation and then the Essence Double Trouble. I love this one. I'm not such a fan on this one. If you've seen my videos you will have known that. But yeah, we've got 22 products in for the project pan. I also need to show you how well I did on the progress on my Pan That palette in 2021 and bring a new palette in. I do feel like in the Pan That palette there's a shade in there that I want to just completely finish up, so I think I'll carry that over, but I do want to bring in another palette as well, so you will see that when that video goes up. This video will go up before that one does. Guys, this concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.